My dear children, what are the two essential requirements of all living things? Yes, all living things need air and water to live. We need air to breathe and water to drink. So today we are going to start lesson number 11, which is air and water. So here we are going to discuss about composition of air, what is atmosphere, different layers of atmosphere, various uses of water, and how to purify water at our homes. So let's begin. Chiku was walking in a garden with his mother. Mom, I always enjoy being in this garden. I feel so refreshed here. Yes, son. The air in this garden is really refreshing. It is because wherever there are trees, the surrounding air is quite clean and fresh because the trees release oxygen into the air. But children, air does not only contain oxygen. In fact, air is a mixture of gases. Let us now find out what all gases air is composed of. The biggest component of air is nitrogen. It comprises around 78% of the air. And children, do you know that nitrogen is not used by living beings directly from the air? In fact, plants get nitrogen from the soil and animals get nitrogen from the plants. Out of the remaining 22%, 21% of air is composed of oxygen, and oxygen is needed by all living things for their survival. It is also needed for burning. The remaining 1% of air consists of carbon dioxide, water vapor, and several other gases. Carbon dioxide is used by plants for photosynthesis. It is also used in fire extinguishers. With this, let us move to our next topic, atmosphere. My dear children, our planet Earth is surrounded by a blanket of air which is called as the atmosphere, and this atmosphere is held at its place by the Earth's gravity. Now, let's talk about the different layers of atmosphere. Atmosphere can be divided into 5 different layers, and these are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Now, let's discuss about these layers one by one in detail. Children, the first layer just above the Earth's surface is troposphere. All changes in weather occur in this layer. It traps the sun's heat close to our planet, and as a result, hot or cold weather comes. The layer above the troposphere is called the stratosphere. It is the second layer of the atmosphere. Ozone layer that absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun is present in this layer. Also, airplanes and jet aircrafts fly in this layer. Children, the next atmospheric layer is mesosphere. It is the coldest layer of the atmosphere, and this is the layer in which most meteoroids burn out so that they do not crash into the Earth's surface. And what are meteoroids? Children, meteoroids are the small rocks that move in the space. Sounding rockets may go up to mesosphere. Thermosphere is the fourth layer of the atmosphere that is above the mesosphere. Space shuttles orbits in this layer. Most of the X-rays and ultraviolet radiations from the sun are absorbed in this layer. Exosphere is the fifth and the last layer of the atmosphere. Children, the air in this layer is very thin, and also temperature in this layer varies between night and day. At night, it becomes freezing cold, while during the daytime, it is very hot. My dear children, the atmosphere acts as a protective shield for all of us because it protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. It protects us from the meteoroids because a meteoroid can make a hole or crater in the ground if it hits the Earth's surface. Atmosphere also protects the Earth from becoming too hot by preventing the entry of a large part of the sunlight from reaching the earth. Children, apart from the air, all plants and animals also need water for their survival because water is needed for various purposes like drinking, cooking, washing, bathing, cleaning, etc. So now let us find out how we can purify water at our homes. Children, the simplest way to purify drinking water is boiling because boiling water for about 10 minutes kills the germs present in it. Another method is chlorination. It is the process in which chlorine is added to water for purifying it. It is because chlorine kills the germs present in water and makes it safe for drinking. Nowadays, we generally prefer water filters to purify water at home.